This is my 2015 Nissan Leaf. It's 11 years old now, and the liftgate is not lifting as easily as it used to. It still stays up, but it's not staying up quite as high as it used to, and it's harder to lift. That's an indication that these gas strut shocks here need replacing. And you can see this one here, the seal's looking pretty gnarly there. This one over here looks a lot better. It's possible only one of them has fully failed. So since I'm doing the procedure, I went ahead and ordered both of these. They're relatively inexpensive. Now the Nissan OEM part has a distinct L marking on one and an R marking on the other. So I ordered two of these from Rock Auto, and I got a left and a right. They have different part numbers. One of them came with a bracket, and one of them doesn't come with a bracket. I'm not planning on replacing the bracket, so I'll just take it off the bracket and use it. I also got a wiper blade, because it's always nice to get a wiper blade if it comes from the same warehouse, so it doesn't increase your shipping costs. The one with the bracket has the L on it, and it's the left-hand bracket, but as far as I can tell, the two gas struts are exactly identical, so I could use them interchangeably. Now, inside the strut, there's these little metal teeth that are connected to this metal ring that goes around the outside. You'll see there's two little notches, top and bottom there. All we need is a screwdriver that can fit inside of one of those notches like that. Alright, so get an assistant to hold the liftgate up, and then put your screwdriver in that thing and pop the little band up and out. And then you can pull this guy, oops, if it doesn't pop back in place. So put your screwdriver in, pull the band out like that. You can rip it all the way out, just don't lose it. And now you can pop it off. Have to do the same thing on the bottom. So I have a screwdriver in there, so this thing, the little teeth have moved out. I don't want to pop that all the way out though, so I'm just holding it with a screwdriver. You paid attention and took it off. The gas strut is towards the car, and then the rod comes out of it. So we're snapping that over, letting go of the screwdriver. We have it on that one. So your assistant lifts this guy until it lines up with this hole here, right about there, and then you can pop this guy out just slightly. Snap it in, let that guy go back in place, and we have one of the two replaced. Alright, so we have replaced this right guy over here. It's holding up well. If I let go of it here, it goes up a little bit farther. Now, if it's down here, it still goes up. So it's definitely doing better than it was before. Now, obviously, as you get low, it closes, which is it's supposed to. So it's possible we don't need to replace this guy, but you saw how easy it was. So I have the part, I'm just going to replace it. So this guy, replacing it, did the most benefit, but adding this one and replacing it added a little more oomph. So now you can see if I have it like here, it still goes up very easily. I have to get it about here before it starts to go down. And it doesn't like slam down, it just barely chunks down. So now it raises itself up, it holds itself all the way up. Probably good for another 10 to 11 years. So it's pretty rare that you would actually need this part to replace. I was actually surprised to get it when I got the struts, but I guess I have a spare now if I should ever need the left-hand bracket replacement.